And so, going to that, is there advice you would give today's generation of rappers? Like say,
same advice you give everybody, though. Everybody wants to. People always want to limit it to what we give rappers. Rappers are reflections of our bigger truth. They're poets. Throughout the ages, the poets have always told us the shit that we're doing that sounds absurd, that we don't talk about. Say, oh, I can't stand that record. I always laugh at that record because it's just so fucking juvenile. Ass and titties. Ass and titties, right? That song is just juvenile, right? It's just so stupid, right? That's what niggas is thinking about. Every 36 seconds, according to research. So an artist's job is to say what people are thinking. And that's just the reality, you know? So artists get the heavy load for telling the truth. No matter what it is, something as frivolous as that, or something that may be violent and sad, and you know, and greater and more hurtful than ass and titties. You know what I mean? Real hurtful stuff is expressed in records because that same kind of a painful reality is one that we live in, that we're trapped in. We try to, you know, cover it up. The preachers think about ass and titties, much less, you know, some rapper in the street. So I say that because some, you know, it's real talk, you know what I mean? And I think it's important that when we're conscious, we recognize stuff that is more really abuse of animals. You know, we don't talk about it, but, you know, none of us can really go out and, if we knew 40 billion animals were part of art, we're part of a practice that abuses 40 billion animals per year. That's what they meant by dominion over the animals, you think? Birthing them into suffering. And so when you meditate, you say, no, I don't want to do that. Or you might meditate and say, I don't want to participate in, because when you look inside through meditation, and you can make choices through meditation on your own. Fuck what the society is doing, it's what you choose. And you can decide what you think is right and wrong, and what you think you want to participate in. And you find a lot of the stuff that they tell you is good and not necessarily good for you.
You're one of the most successful businessmen in history. Pretty much, you role model for a bunch of young kids growing up. And I'm curious to know is there a specific instance that you can remember where meditation helped you?
It helps me every morning, meditation. To sit and let my thoughts settle and, you know, watch them from a distance as opposed to having them always affecting your nervous system. Your thoughts, you know, can be very toxic. But when you watch them from a distance, you can just see them for what they are or are not. They could be inspiring. And even if it was struggle, you can listen to them in a different way. I think it's very important to watch your thoughts and to be the watcher in moving meditation in life. That's great. To be able to watch the world without too much weight attached to it. It's how you do more stuff and have less burden. The sickness of anxiety is your own. It's your own. It's up to you. How anxious, how uncomfortable, how nervous, how sad, as a result, you will be. So as you learn to control the mind from the noise and the fluctuations, you become more powerful. You become less likely to be sick or sad, which is important.